Yo, what's going on everybody? It's me Luke91 here, and today I'm here in Need for Speed Heat, as today I want to do something a little bit different. Obviously, this is a whole new game that I'm playing, and today I want to do a car build. I originally wanted to play this game through the story mode the first time, but that never worked. But anyways, today's car I'm building is this Viper here, so onto the front bumpers. That Speed Hunters look is just so weird. I decided to go ahead and keep the Dodge bumper. The Alchemist one looked cool, but I decided, nah, I'm just going to go ahead and keep the stock bumper. Then to the splitter, I didn't want any big, crazy splitter. I just wanted to keep sort of a nice carbon fiber splitter, sort of like that last one there. That's the one that I went with, because I want to keep it not totally like race car, but keep it a little bit street car as well. To the hood, got two options, Alchemist and Speed Hunters. Alchemist adds vents on the side, the Speed Hunters adds vents on the hood. I went ahead and went with that option. And then coming to the front fenders, there's only one option, and it's the Alchemist, where it sort of has this bolt-on fender, which I really don't like the look of that, but I went with it anyways. But eventually I do take that off because I just don't like the look of it. The side skirts, I went with the last option, the Speed Hunters look, to where it adds that nice little bit of carbon fiber there on the bottom. To the rear fenders, there's actually this Alchemist one, which I did go with, but also I put the Speed Hunters one on for now. Then coming over to the tail lights, two options here. You can either darken them all the way out, or sort of darken them way out, or dark them out a little bit. I went with that second option. Here to the rear bumper, we got three options here, either the Alchemist or the Speed Hunters, and with the second one, the third one, it sort of curves in the bumper a little bit, and so I was overviewing, do I want to go with this one, or do I want to go with that one, or the last one? I decided to go with this, as it sort of keeps it just sort of clean behind there, but also it has a little curve in. So then for the diffuser, just like the splitter, I want to keep it very sport car, not really too much race car, and that might have been a little bit of a more, say, race car splitter, but it wasn't absolutely crazy. And now coming over to the wheels. So the rims for the Viper that I went here was the FreeS DM rim, the first rim that you can get. And then for the rim size, I didn't go all the way to the fullest size. I took it just a tick down, and then I sort of like the changes already, or the colors I should say, on the wheel already. And I messed with the ones to where I sort of made them sort of all white metallic look. So I went ahead and applied those to the front rims. And so there's the Viper. So now obviously we're going to the paint and wrap now to see what the community has to offer. And the first wrap that we have here is this blue one, which has the white racing stripes. I really like that look. But then the red one also caught my eye as well, and I decided, you know, let's go for the red one. It's a little bit different, you know. Blue sort of like a common color. Obviously there's like one right after that one, so I went with the red one with the white stripes, and that's the livery that we're going to be rocking here on the Viper. Then going over to the stance eventually. Come on, me, there you go. Coming over here to the stance, I was debating if I want to leave it just a tick above the less, but I went ahead and lowered it all the way down. And now coming over to the exhaust sound. So for the timbre here, I went ahead and put it on aggressive. For the tone, there's what custom sounds like, but I don't like going all the way up to custom. I like leaving it a little bit towards the stock end. Overrun doesn't really matter to me, and then the pipe resonance I don't really care about. I don't mess with that, because when you put it up to the full metallic, it just messes it up completely. So anyways, here's a look at the Viper's stats right here. Current horsepower is currently at 1,137, while potential is at 1,239, with a 0 to 60 of 2 seconds, and then a top speed of 234. I also, for the engine, have all the ultimate parts on, and then for the chassis and everything else, have the best parts that you can get, which is either sometimes super or elite. But the race that I have chosen to do for this Viper here, which obviously I think if I do more of these builds, I'm going to choose a race afterwards, so that way we can sort of see how the car handles But the race that I have chosen, is the resort circuit. It's here on the abandoned raceway in Palm Springs. But I feel that this is a pretty good test of sort of testing how well the car will turn, or whichever car you're using. So right off the bat, coming into the first turn, the car handled pretty well. And we're keeping a lot of speed, coming into this third and fourth corner, and then we start to go up to the wall. So the Viper definitely does understeer a lot, so that's going to be one problem whenever you're taking turns. As you can see, coming in with a lot of speed and then going right up into the barrier there, obviously, which will, it doesn't really slow you down, it sort of slows you down just a little bit, but it sort of almost just keeps you going, which is a little bit unrealistic, but hey, it is what it is. But one thing to note about is that when we got off the line, it had really good acceleration, so, and it's also keeping its speed up pretty well. So if there were any drag events in this game, or if you ever were maybe like just drag racing a friend, then this car could maybe be a good candidate. And then I didn't mention this in the sort of beginning, but obviously you have the option of the engine swap. I left the V10 in the Viper because I didn't really like any of the other engine choices sound-wise, even though they might have better performance, but I sort of base it on if the sound fits the car, because sometimes maybe I'll put in the better engine if it doesn't fit, but for this one the V10 was just fine and I want to leave that in. But overall, the Viper is an okay car for the most part. If you take away the part that it understeers, you might just have to use a little bit more of the brake and the gas to drift, but it has pretty good power and acceleration, so those are definitely some pluses there. But our final time for this race is 1 minute and 42, with a reward being 49,000. And I was going to do another race, but I think I'll leave it at that. Just a short little video here of building up the Dodge Viper. So if you guys want to see any more build videos, or if I do any more build videos, and if you have any tips or anything you want to leave me, then by all means, let me know down in the comment section below. But that's all I got for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully I might be bringing you guys some more if you do like it. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.